Hey guys, what's going on? It's Link here. I'm making this video for Fantasy Life Online because somebody named Guy in my last video where I teach you guys how to map a controller to play Fantasy Life Online. He asked me, how do you play full screen? Because in that video, if you haven't watched it, by the way, you definitely should. He asked me, actually, I'll put the link for that video in the description, but he asked me, how do I play full screen? Because my game is in full screen. It's very easy. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the Play Store. And in here, you're going to search up something called rotation control, right? It's going to be the, spelled that wrong, but yeah, it's going to be the first one right here, rotation control. You're going to go ahead and install it. I actually deleted the file just so we can do this again. Look at that. It's installed already. It's very small. It's like maybe like 2 megabytes or something like that. Okay, so you're going to do that, right? Then after that, also make sure your game's closed. Make sure everything's closed just so we can start fresh, right? So what you're going to do after that is you're going to go ahead and click rotation control. And you're going to turn on start controlling rotation. And you're also going to turn on start on boot. That way, whenever you boot up your game or whenever you boot up the emulator, it'll just start running in the background by itself. After you've done that, I'm actually going to exit full screen. You can go ahead and close this. You don't need to run it in the background. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. Also, you'll know if it's running because on the top left, right here, it's very small, but you should be able to see it on the top left. You can see that the icon for rotation control is actually there. I'm not sure if you can see it. Okay, so you can also do the following. You can swipe down right here, and you'll notice that it's there. This is important, actually. So go ahead and swipe down, and you're going to click on the one on the far right where it's in portrait mode with the little arrows pointing left and right. If you want landscape, go to the landscape one, like I just did right there, the middle one, where the arrows are pointing up and down. But we want portrait mode, so we're going to do that. Again, this one, far right, okay? Also, on top of that, just make sure the shield is always active. The little shield over here. Just turn it on. It's no big deal. And that's that. That's all you have to do. And then you just launch your game, and it'll be ready to go pretty much. There you go. Of course, you just click the full screen button over here, and you're solid. By any chance, this isn't working for you, don't panic. All you have to do is go full screen like I just did right there, right? And you swipe down right here. Imagine like you're on your phone, right? You know how like you're on an Android phone or an iPhone, you just swipe down in the middle of the screen, top middle. Just swipe down and you'll notice the controls here. Chances are you're probably like this right now. If it didn't work for you, you're probably like this and you're like, whoa, it didn't work again, Link, what's going on? Just swipe down in the middle, swipe down, and then just click the portrait mode, far right again, like I said, and bam. You're all set. You're ready to go. The game should be fine. Do keep in mind that you see the sidebars over here on the left and right. Do keep in mind that the game, while it does go full screen, it does a bunch of like little funny things where, like, you know, like people like during cutscenes, the avatars or the NPCs, excuse me, they'll just like pop into the middle of the screen. It's kind of funny because sometimes when you're in the cutscene, you'll see the avatars that are about to appear on the right side and left side, just kind of hanging out, and then they'll just jump to the middle of the screen. That's the only time you'll ever see the awkwardness of having this full screen thing on. But aside from that, it doesn't hinder your gameplay. It doesn't hinder your town. It doesn't hinder, honestly, the battle or inventory management or crafting or anything. Everything works solid. There's no problem whatsoever. The one and only hindrance that I can think of or that I've come across right now is that. That is it. Just that one thing. Nothing else. Everything else seems to work fine, as you can tell. There's no problems whatsoever. And this right here, actually, this is another thing. I've only gotten this 3 times. Funny enough, I got it right now. When this happens, just restart your game. Sometimes the UI acts stupid. Like I said, this is my 3rd time that this has happened, and I've been playing since the day it released. So this is very rare. If this does happen, though, just restart your game, and these things will be on the end, the icons, and you won't have to worry about it. They'll just kind of push back, right? And as you can tell, you can mess around with your whole town. You can zoom in with the mouse and all that stuff. You can click on anything you want to click, etc., etc. As you can tell too, they kind of do move back. So this right here, what you see right now, that's how it will look when you restart your game. Sometimes, like I said, it does bug out, excuse me, but it's rare. This has only happened 3 times. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you, for some reason, wanted to go back to portrait mode, again, like I said, just that. You only ever want to do this if you're clicking on Carnival. As you can tell, Carnival, it opens up properly. I didn't mention this one too much because Carnival won't be here forever. It's gone after today pretty much, right? But yeah, in Carnival, you can see all your icons right here properly. The reason why you want to do this for Carnival is because check this out. If you don't, since Carnival's, it seems to be like it's not necessarily going to always be here. Carnival makes it so that the screen looks kind of funny when you're going through here or whatever. So if you're gonna go through Carnival, which is probably the beginning of the day more than likely, just do that. Just rotate it back and you'll be fine. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Again, hopefully this helped. And if you want to learn how to mess with your controller so you can play this with a controller, doesn't matter if it's Xbox or PlayStation, if you want to learn how to do that, just go to my description down below. I will post the link for that tutorial, or you can just click on my profile on the bottom left and you can go ahead and watch that. So hopefully this helped. If you have any problems, please let me know. I will maybe make a video. I mean, like I said, Soma Guy requested me to help him, so here we are. So thank you very much. Hopefully you guys liked it. Please like the video and subscribe.